Oh my god. I am almost about to lose my voice right now, but I just finished, we just all finished watching WrestleMania. And right now I'm watching the post show, press conference. Jay was talking right now, but I'll listen to what he says in later. I just want to review NXT Stand Deliver and WrestleMania right now. It was just amazing. It's just amazing. When WrestleMania 41 night one, and we're not even in night two yet. It was one of the greatest. The main event was one of the greatest matches I've seen in a triple threat match. And but we'll talk about that at the end. Let's talk about first NXT. NXT Stand Deliver. We'll talk about first. We'll go in order. We'll go first for the uh, Ricky Saints versus Ethan Page for the NXT North American Championship. It was not bad of a match, but at least one of my predictions were right about Ricky Saints retaining his World Heavyweight Champion. No, his NXT North American Championship. Just give me a second. Let me turn this down a little bit.
You feel me? I wish I could have that kind of energy every night with me, but it's okay. Like
So you can hear me better.
I just appreciate those moments, shout out to
At least one I'm pretty sure right of Ricky Saints retaining. I forgot about the Fatal 4-Way tag team elimination match. It was G. Dolan, Tatum Paxley, Fatal Influence, Cora Jade and Roxanne Perez, and Jakara Jackson and Lash Legend. Jakara Jackson and Lash Legend got eliminated first. Then it was Cora Jade and Roxanne Perez, where Roxanne left Cora Jade. Then it was freaking crap. Then it was Fatal Influence for Tatum Paxley and Gigi Dolan to become the number one contenders for the WWE Women's Tag Team Championships. And it's either gonna be Lyra Valkyria and her mystery opponent, whoever it is. And just saying, before WrestleMania, I guessed, I said that Bayley was gonna be attacked before WrestleMania, and have freaking Becky Lynch, to come back and be Lyra Valkyria's partner for the women's tag team titles and have her win. If that happens, I'm going to blow my mind. Bayley has already got attacked. She's not medically cleared to compete. And now Lyra has a mystery partner, has 24 hours to do that. And yeah, but Tatum and Gigi have a mystery opponent, has a mystery tag team partner, and whoever it is, hope it's Becky, whoever it is, hope they win. Next one was Fraxion versus Hank and Tank. I chose Fraxion, but I didn't really know Hank and Tank were really championship material yet. But they shocked me. Hank and Tank won the NXT Tag Team titles, and I thought, but I chose Fraxium, but if they didn't win, I thought that they were going to betray each other, but they didn't. That's surprising. But I don't know what's to come. I don't know what the future holds for Fraxium. We'll find out. Probably getting their tag team titles back or something. But anyways, next one is the NXT Women's North American Championship ladder match. My prediction was Zarya to win. And I mean, I was close. Zarya was close to grabbing it, but then Sol Ruka came all out and attacked and hit a lot of them. And then Sol Ruka became the new NXT Women's North American Champion. And I kind of felt that coming. I She deserves it. She really deserves it. Anyways, next one was Tony D'Angelo, the D'Angelo family versus Dark State, which is the Retribution 2.0 team. I knew that Dark State was gonna win, and I knew that Stacks was going to betray Tony D'Angelo. I've been saying it for months, for even a year. I've been saying it. Been waiting for this whole moment until tonight, until today, where it happened, and bam, Stacks betrays Tony D'Angelo, and I thought that he was kind of gonna be like the leader of this Dark State group. Bit of Mustafa Ali having to be the leader. It was shocking to be the leader of Retribution back in the COVID era. Oh, it's Jade. Um, but probably he can still be the leader, but they didn't say it in Stand and Deliver, so we don't know. But at least Dax betrayed Tony D'Angelo, and I've been waiting that for a month, for a year, and now it finally happened. The next one was the NXT Women's Championship Fatal 4-Way match. I predicted Stephanie Baker, and she retained her title after an amazing Fatal 4-Way match. They were all so close, and at one point of the match, I thought Julia was gonna win. Where she did a roll up on Jada Parker, and or I think Jada Parker or Jordan Grace, and she was this close to winning it. But then Stephanie Baker won and retained her title. But thank God, because thank God that she retained it, because if she lost it, why did they put her as a champion in the first place, a double champion in the first place, and then have her relinquish the NXT Women's North American Championship, and then have her lose today, and thank goodness she didn't. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. In the main event of NXT Stand and Deliver, which was the NXT Championship match, over Femi, Trick Williams, and Javon Evans. I predicted over Femi, and he retained his title after a brutal match that happened there. It was amazing. But I predicted over Femi, so we'll see. Oh my god. We'll see what happened after that. We'll see what happened after. But now we're going to the show of shows of WrestleMania Night 1. Hold on a second. Yeah, we're going to WrestleMania Night 1. Yeah, I'm just gonna pull the card real quick, but I forgot. I want to go in order, yeah. Alright, so we're starting with the World Heavyweight Championship match. Yeet. Jey Uso is the new World Heavyweight Champion. Thank God that he became the World Heavyweight Champion, because if he lost against Gunther again, then why would he win the Royal Rumble match in the first place? If he lost, then what were you thinking, WWE? You could just put it on Cena. Then, but at least he won. Then it all made sense now. He was 0-3 against Gunther. Now he's 1-3. And Gunther tapped out of his own sleeper hold. But then Jay won the World Heavyweight Championship. Now we're going to the next match with a Oh my god, I am so sorry, guys. I know how I'm so tired. The next match is the World Tag Team Title match. The War Raiders versus the New Day. And thank God for the New Day became the new World Tag Team Champions. And the War Raiders didn't really did a lot with the World Tag Team titles, not really defending them a lot. And I hope the New Day with their new theme song, new gimmick, and all that to betray Big E, I hope they, as the World Tag Team Champions, they have more defenses, even though they're heel, and mostly heels don't have a lot of defenses, mostly faces. But the War Raiders were faces, and they didn't have a lot of title defenses. So I hope the New Day does. Thank God for the New Day. Next one, which is Jade Cargill versus Naomi. Uh, I picked um I picked Naomi to win it, but Jade was mostly dominant in mostly the whole match, and with her strength, her power, her dominance during the match, it kind of makes sense that Jade won. So yeah. Next one was the United States Championship, Elena versus Jacob Fatu. Jacob Fatu won the United States Champion. You know what I mean? Fatu. Thank God. There's Tiffany Stratton in the post show. But yeah. Uh um I predicted Jacob Fatu to win, and I thought, and one of my friends that also predicted Jacob Fatu thought that Solo Sikoa was gonna betray Jacob after the match, but he didn't. So yeah. Next one was Ray Phoenix versus Chad Gable and the Grande Americano, who was supposed to be um, Rey Mysterio, but he got injured on SmackDown last night. And WWE, what are you thinking? Why are you putting people from who are fighting the next day to fight in a match the night before their match at WrestleMania? And like, what were you thinking, WWE? Now he was injured, he couldn't fight at the show to showcase the Motor Granite Stage of the Mall at WrestleMania. But at least we had a good person to replace Mysterio, and have Ray Phoenix replace him, and now thank God that both Penta and Ray Phoenix are at Mania. Ray Phoenix sadly lost against El Grande Americano, aka Chad Gable. Uh, but I thought Ray Phoenix was gonna win, and my prediction was Ray Mysterio in the first place, but then he got injured, and now it was Ray Phoenix when I heard that he got replaced. But still, El Grande Americano with the metal thing, like the metal thing, uh, did a headbutt twice to Ray Phoenix and won the match by that. It's kind of stupid. But before we continue, if you saw the countdown show at WrestleMania, Triple A is now officially owned by WWE. Triple H bought it. WWE bought it. TKO and Endeavor bought Triple A. And now we're gonna have a Worlds Collide pay-per-view June 7th at the Kia Forum Arena in Los Angeles, California. Worlds Collide June 7th with all Mexican superstars. I can name a lot of them. Legado Fantasma of Santos Escobar, Berto Angel, Andrade, Penta, Cero, Ray Phoenix, um, Stephanie Vaquer, Rey Mysterio. Who am I missing? That Vikingo person? from AAA that I saw. Crap. Dragon Lee, Cruz del Toro, Joaquin Wild. That's mostly all. The Zelina Vega, Carlito, Damian Priest, maybe. That's mostly all of the like Latino superstars in WWE. Yeah, but most of them are gonna fight in Worlds Collide and thing, and I'm excited for that. We'll see what happens during that road to Worlds Collide. And now we're going back to WrestleMania, the review. The next match was the WWE Women's Championship match of Tiffany Stratton versus Charlotte Flair. Thank goodness that Tiffany Stratton retained. I did not want at all Charlotte Flair winning. That would have ruined the WrestleMania, having Charlotte Flair win the WWE Women's Championship from Tiffany Stratton. I wanted Tiffy time to continue, and that is exactly what happened. Thank God that it happened. Now, maybe at SummerSlam or whatever, Tiffany Stratton loses it. I don't care. I just wanted Tiffany Stratton to win at WrestleMania, to have her moment. And now Charlotte's gonna get mad. Charlotte might attack Tiffany on the SmackDown after WrestleMania or something. I don't know. We'll see. Um, yeah. And now the main event, the cinema, the biggest triple threat match of WrestleMania history. Roman Reigns, Seth Rollins, and CM Punk with Paul Heyman in his corner. One of the greatest triple threats I have ever seen in my life, in the career of WWE. A lot of kickouts, a lot of finishers, spears, GTS, stomps, pedigrees, super kicks, Superman punches, knees, whatever that could happen. Roman Reigns got angry, putting Punk and Seth through both of the tables, the Spanish and the regular announce table, the reinforced announce table, and not the broke the when it broke, it was. I liked it better. I liked it better than the other announce table. I like this new reinforced announce table. It's cooler. But anyways, after Paul Heyman getting a chair, sliding it in the ring to CM Punk, and Roman thought he was actually betrayed by his own wise man. But then, shocking happened. Paul Heyman low blowed CM Punk and betrayed his own best fucking friend. And Roman thought he was happy. Roman thought that his wise man is back, giving the chair to Roman Reigns, hitting Punk, and then he was gonna have payback once again to Seth Rollins when his back was turned. But then, mostly of the event happened. Paul Heyman low blowed and betrayed his own OTC, his own tribal chief, his own head of the table, betrayed him. One of the biggest shocking turn of events that we've ever seen. And I predicted it. From the moment that this triple threat happened, I predicted it. And I am not lying. All my life, I swear to God that I predicted this whole entire fucking match. And Seth Rollins got payback again, hitting the chair to the back of Roman Reigns. And then a stomp to Roman Reigns. 1, 2, 3. WrestleMania Night 1, complete. Out of the picture. And that is all my WrestleMania things. That's the WrestleMania and NXT Stand and Deliver review. I'm doing like this because like it was just cinema and the greatest things I've ever seen.
And to celebrate winning world championships by having to take them and sprint away with them,
cowardly. It's cowardly, man.
It's not ideal.
Look, we always talk. Well, we started in 2014, and we talk
Have a
about
good night,
where the
everybody.
industry is and how hard it is for
I'll
certain
see you
talents.
tomorrow
And we always talk about doing things the right
for
way, in
WrestleMania
the ring and outside of
Night
the ring.
2.
And to see the way that
Hope
these
you
men
can watch
carry
it.
themselves now, to see the
Peacock,
way that fans
the website that I said, Watch Wrestling Online and Watch Wrestling Live, and Netflix internationally using VPN from like Canada, UK, France, Japan, or whatever.
winning a WrestleMania match. I
But
believe this is their first WrestleMania win. I believe.
You know something,
see you
Andy?
guys tomorrow.
Obviously, you know the
Have a good night,
success
everybody.
of it. We had Trophy Mania,
For
but the
WWE
tag team
Tag team, yes.
was
and
0-5